the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Pitt Panthers have a unique setup, sharing a field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I can tell you, the convergence of three rivers, it's one of the most scenic, beautiful stadiums in college football. Acrisure hosts 68,000 strong. The Pitt Panthers looking to have a great season and make that home field a true advantage again this year. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. Bounced off his feet.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli. Makes the catch down the right side. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get...
There's a crease. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They go play action with Angeli. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Panthers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. In the red area, it's Miller. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll... Bunch formation for these receivers. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. He's got the tight end. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They feed him again. Inside the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that would carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. First play of the period, first down here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes a catch. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! On to attempt to try.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throwing Angelic. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Orange will have to punt. Makes the grab at the 10. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Panthers! Stealing a score on special teams. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now on the option. Quick toss. Got enough for the first. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Running inside, it's Johnson. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Line getting set on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Steve Angeli, the safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw it again. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Again, it's Angeli. They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. He's got it. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosion.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Hicks. Nice move. Create some space. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's a hit. Working that left side. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Fresno State Bulldogs.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half.
Finding some room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Pitt! They take the lead with the 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the window...
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The run inside. It's Turner. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
A defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
After 3 periods of play, and these 2 running backs have gone head-to-head. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. This quarterback part of their running game. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hicks. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Turner. Now the pitch. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Playing the option man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On target. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The Orange called their third timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Direct snap. It's Turner. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Angelic. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
Got a little grab, got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. These corners backing off a bit. Throwing and jelly. Firing to the right, complete.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Syracuse. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
On the run, it's right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Grabbed behind the line, it's right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went
maybe a crease. Inside the touchdown, Pittsburgh. Great job by the back on the option. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He'll return it. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book.